The City Council mostly passed the budget tonight. Commissioner Chloe Eudaly voted no because she didn't think the cuts went far enough. That created a technical problem, which means they're going to have to vote again in a week. But in the meantime, Commissioner Joanne Hardesty is reflecting on just how far the city and this budget has come. The Portland Police Bureau's current budget totals roughly $242 million. Before today's vote, the Bureau had a proposed budget for next year of about $245 million. But the timing of the budget cycle could not be worse for those in the Bureau who want to preserve the status quo, or better for those who want fundamental change.
I believe we're at a historic time at the City of Portland, and the historic nature of the City Council's vote today will put us on a trajectory to fundamentally reimagine what community safety looks like.
City Commissioner Joanne Hardesty, a longtime activist, tried for decades to change the Portland Police Bureau from the outside. Then she got elected, the first black woman to serve on Portland City Council. Last year, during similar budget talks, she tried to defund the gun violence reduction team because she believes it's racist, and was overwhelmingly voted down. But this year, with the death of George Floyd and the resulting protests across the country and in Portland, things are very different.
I am feeling cautiously optimistic that my colleagues now understand what I've been trying to tell them for years, is that it is inappropriate for us to be funding organizations that racially target specific communities for over-policing. And let me just say, Pat, that I am giddy that I'm not the only one on the City Council who now sees that the gun violence reduction team should not exist.
Hardesty wants to cut funding for the gun violence reduction team, cut 8 new positions from the city's SWAT team, which it calls CERT, cut funding for school resource officers, and take nearly $5 million from the cuts and give it to the Portland Street Response. That's a group that would deal with the homeless people before police get involved. This week, when it came time for public input about the city's budget, 742 people, an astounding number, signed up to be heard. It went on for hours and sounded like this.
I'm here to say that the proposed new reallocation of police funds is not enough. I'm calling on the Portland City Council to commit to working towards defunding and abolishing the Portland Police Bureau entirely.
I don't really expect you to take the kind of sweeping measures the Black community is asking you to today, because political leaders have never delivered the level of change needed to begin to dismantle structural racism.
Defunding the police and divesting into community resources can help reduce violence, improve mental health response, and help make Portland a safer place for all of its residents.
So far, the budget calls for $15 million in cuts from the Police Bureau and the elimination of about 84 positions. We'll have to wait and see if that means layoffs. The City Commission will vote again in a week to make it final. What could possibly happen in a week? In Southwest Portland, Pat Doris, KGW News.